Hi everyone, I'm Gabby from ARC Transportation, and today I'm going to be talking about freight classes and their impact on shipping rates. Have you ever wondered how LTL shipping carriers come up with their rates? Well, there are many factors considered when rating a shipment, like the speed of service, the distance that needs to be traveled, and what type of facility it will be picked up and delivered to. But another important factor is the freight class. Freight classes are classification numbers that are assigned to different types of commodities to help carriers identify what they will be shipping. These numbers were created by the National Motor Freight Traffic Association and consist of 18 different classes using numbers ranging from 50 to 500. Now, you may ask, how are commodities assigned a class? There are 4 factors that are considered when evaluating a commodity. It's density, stowability, handling, and liability. First, let's talk about density. Density is determined by an item's weight and dimensions. Higher density freight has a lower class number, which usually translates into a lower cost per pound to ship. This may seem backwards, but carriers love freight that is heavy but doesn't take up a lot of space on their trucks so they can pack it full of other shipments. Light freight that takes up a lot of space is just the opposite and will ship at a higher class and higher cost per pound. Next is stowability, which refers to how the freight can be arranged into a standard truck. If everything fits nicely on a standard 48 by 40 pallet or skid, you will be able to maximize the truck space by placing everything neatly next to each other, which again leads to more shipments per truck for the carrier. If you have odd-shaped freight that the carrier cannot put other freight right next to, that unused space will be calculated into your shipping costs. Next is handling, which is how easy or difficult it will be to move your freight on and off a truck through a terminal. An easy shipment would be items fitting on a standard skid that a forklift can quickly pick up and load into a truck. A difficult shipment would be something very tall or very fragile that cannot be loaded by a forklift. Last is liability, which considers the probability of a shipment of being damaged, stolen, as well as its perishability. Freight that is considered a high liability will be classed accordingly. All of these factors are considered when determining which class freight will fall into, but there is another code that can be used to be even more specific called an NMFC number, which is a National Motor Freight Classification. The NMFC number is different from the class as it specifies the exact commodity of your shipment. For example, shoes or extension cords, whereas the class is a generic classification based on the 4 things previously discussed. Having an official NMFC number can help your freight not get reclassified by carriers during transit, which will often change the rate, as if a carrier feels you put the wrong class on the bill of lading, they will then change it to what they think is correct. So it's important that you are using the correct class when moving a shipment. If you are interested in getting an NMFC number for your freight, I'll leave a link below. As always, if you need help with the shipment and knowing which class to use, contact us at ARC and we would be glad to help. Thanks for watching, subscribe for more content on shipping and logistics, and have a great day.